Okay, so this is the story we're just talking about. Okay, let's go. All right, so Pascal's triangle. So that's where we are, right? There are lots of ways to think of these random. They're we're framing as random walks, but this kind of structure is built into many other mathematical features. So Pascal gets the nod for the name, at least perhaps in the English-speaking world. Pingala or Pingala? Who wants to say that? So there's a nice vegan cafe down on the mill, right, on the Winooski. That's Pingala. It is Pingala, isn't it?
I know, it doesn't make sense.
So you feel wrong about that?
No one wants to be Pingala.
Okay.
But that's what the owner.
Thank you. Because I'm saying Pingala and I'm thinking this is good. Okay. It's not Pingala, like, we say gala in Australia, I suppose, and then there's the, yeah, right? Pingala. All right, whatever. Damn it. Not around, we can't ask him. So it depends where you're from, right? Lots of people could lay claim to this. We have evidence for 1,000 years of people thinking about this. So yes, so we'll come back. I'll go into this a bit later at some point, but Stigler's law of eponymy is that things are never named after the person who thought of them, right? Including Stigler's law, yeah. Which is a paper by Stigler, ridiculous. But well done. So binomials tend towards the normal. That's a lovely thing to sort out, and many other distributions do if you add them together. So this nice thing of counting, right? There's a whole world of combinatorics. We'll just touch on pieces of it that we need here. So imagine this is, this could be h plus t. We don't have to really worry about it, but this is just some number plus another number. It could be 3 plus 2, right? So this is 5 to some power. Anything you want in here. So it could be matrices, yes. So we're going to add these things together, and this is the expansion, right? So it's going to be the binomial n choose k, and there are h to the power of k, t to the n minus k. These things add up. So what's going on with that? I think I have a little example. Yes. So let's look at this. So if we've got h plus t cubed, right? There's h plus t, h plus t, h plus t. So as we multiply that out, we get to choose an h or a t from each bracket, or each parentheses. I never say that right. So we could choose H, 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 and that's like going left, 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 or getting heads, heads, heads. And then we could do H, H, T, H, T, H, and T, H, H. And of course, we never write it like that. We just put H squared times T with a 3 in front. So you become used to this Pascal's expansion or binomial expansion. And there are 3 ways of getting two T's. So it could be the head in the middle, or there, or last. And there's only one way to get 3 tails, or 3 T's. You have to choose the last one. So you can imagine this is left or right, and you're flipping coins. But this exactly maps onto how these random walks work, right? Random walks are exactly the number of walks we get a binomial coefficients. All right, so that's beautiful. And then there's all sorts of other stuff. Pascal's triangle, yes, I had some good fun, right? Wiki's done a good job. Look at that. Throw in the hexagons just to be good. See, things add together. So you can, right, this is how, these are our walks, right? So there's only one way to get out here, but there are 2 paths to here and so on, and you can think about hypercubes and all sorts of other pieces. But lots of nice connections to other things. This one goes on because it can, right? You can do all sorts of fun things here. I think there was a good one. This one's pretty ridiculous. This one is, this is just going down through the rows of Pascal's triangle and then representing them in, so each line is a binary representation of that number. So yellow for 1 and 0. So that's kind of a ridiculous thing. But this is like stepping through Pascal's triangle and showing what the binary expansion is. So you can get all sorts of patterns. Someone has really worked hard here to get a fractal out. So there's that. And then, yes, the Fibonacci numbers appear. Now we're going to do it with chess. Anyway, lots of different things in here, okay? Counting shapes, right. Was there a question or just gesticulations? Mercy. Okay, please stop talking about it. But it's delicious, very beautiful thing, really nice. Well done all of these people. And the people who didn't even have famous names. All right, so we talked about how random walks are very strange. The number of times that you come back to 0 to an equal score is weird, and this is the big piece here, right? The expected time between tide score is infinity. It just has a really odd feeling. It doesn't matter how much time we talk about If you start with a tide score, the probability that you have 0 tide scores is greater than the probability you have 1 in between and 2 in between, so on. Okay, we talked about that.